Just bear with me, guys. Getting the live. I am here. Don't you worry about that. I am just getting the community post rolled up, and I will magically, as if by magic, appear on your screens. Just bear with me. Quasine, what's up, my man? Just give me a moment. What's up, man? Hang on a minute. Right. Bear with me, bear with me. I'm here. I'm currently just in the ether, you know? I'm like in a different plane of existence. That's kind of what we're doing right now. That's what I felt like. I was like, you know what, let's just disappear from the planet for for a minute or two. Just bear with me. Alright, hang on a minute. Right. Right, here we go. Whoa. We're here, look at that. I've arrived. How are we doing? How are we doing? Am I cursed? I'm not cursed. Listen, if that's what it takes for Dustin to win, is for me to be cursed, then I'm fine with it. I'm fine with it. You know, I don't mind. I do not mind that in the slightest. Dio, thank you very much. That's very kind. That is very kind of you. Thank you so much. He's getting slept. Yeah, who? Dustin or Islam? I hope Islam. Well, I don't hope. I like Makhachev. I think he gets a bad rap. I like Makhachev a lot, but I think Dustin has to finish the story. Yeah, I faded in, man. Joshua's on time. Look at this energy you guys are bringing. Look at that. Thank you so much, everybody. How are we all doing? I hope we're all doing good. I'm looking forward to next Saturday. Hope you enjoyed the new video. Currently started rudimentary work on the latest one. Got the thumbnail design sorted, all done, and just planning out the script right now, ready for tomorrow. And then we're going to get cracking. It's going to come out on a Saturday. If you didn't see that on the Discord, by the way, it's going to come out on a Saturday, which it should do. And the only reason I say it's going to come on a Saturday, it's not for any delay reasons. Well, it is. But the main reason is because the brand deal I'm doing right now, which I want to do for this video, it's from the period of June. And Friday is the 31st of May. So I can't post it then. So I'm just going to have to post it on the 1st of June. So the Saturday. So out of my hands. I mean, technically with my hands, I could move the brand deal to the week video the week after. But I think this one's going to be good for it. So I'd rather do it on this one. But yeah. Yeah, I know. You know UFC all boxing. It's strange, isn't it? Yeah, we'll see what I say. I need to get back. I'm in communication with the brand about when I can post it. So I'm not 100% sure. It might just be on a Friday regularly. If they don't... If they say they don't want to post it on the Saturday, then I'll have to move it. But that's okay. That's fine. We'll just swap it around. We'll swap it around. No, yeah. New videos fire. I love the layout and how the highlights fit into the video. Yeah, I try to blend my styles a little bit better because with the casuals guide, I've said this before. With the casuals guide, it's like I can't... It's a different format to my storytelling pieces. And I don't enjoy doing them as much as a result because it's a lot more explaining what's about to happen rather than talking over something that's already happened, which I find a lot more engaging. So I was like, how can I enjoy this process a lot more? So I tried to just blend the styles as close together. So you see how I added in the previous fights with those highlights and story elements. I tried to really sort of mold it all together. Also, a new podcast episode just dropped. So you guys don't leave the stream, all right? Don't leave the stream. Go and check it out later, after this stream. Go check it out. We got Ben the Bane Davis on. That we recorded it a week or two ago, but we put it out today. It was so much fun. One of the funnest episodes I've ever had. Couldn't stop laughing. The guy's charismatic, funny, and all around just a pleasure to work with. So yeah, go check that out after this stream. Ivan Jaganu. No, it didn't finish it. It's this bait. I saw the guy. No, I don't like that. I'm not even gonna. If that's bait, I'm not falling. Ariane, what's up? Nothing to do yesterday. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video in that free time you had. If we don't see the Cooper curse next Friday, I'm gonna be pissed. I hope so. It's MMA Guru's brother. I don't think I look like Guru, but I guess we're both from London, so I guess there is that. I will give you that, my man. Why did you do Volt like that, bro? I'm sorry, man. I thought the thumbnail looked good. I had to do him like that, and I like Volt. Bloody English people are so good. I'll take it. Thank you, man. Just joined. I'm not leaving. Yeah, yes. Not a quick leave this time, VC. Good to see you. I love English people. I do too, mostly. Philly versus Swanson. Banger fight. They're both vet to the game at this point, really. I'm just gonna go Swanson, but it's probably Feely, really. I'll go Andre Feely. As a brain pick, I'll go Feely, but I want Swanson to win. Yeah, I get it. You love English people. Had an amateur fight this Saturday. Really? How'd that go? That takes balls. I respect it because I've competed once in jiu-jitsu and I was shitting myself. It was really, really scary. Glad I did it. But yeah, competing in front of people is different. It takes a different thing, especially like in MMA as well. You got the risk of getting knocked out. That's a whole new kettle of fish, you know. So plaudits to you, my man. Yeah, you can't get me, Ali. You nearly did. Nearly stealthing with that one. MVP Gary. I got MVP in that one, Joshua. But again, close fight. Stylistically, it's tough. I think anyone who matches up against MVP is going to have a hard time because he's so unorthodox. But I liked MVP a lot against Holland. He proved me wrong. I thought maybe his age would be a factor, but I thought he looked very, very good. And I think it'll cause Gary some problems. I do. I think he'll get the decision win. Happy however that result goes, though. I like both dudes. 3-2 main card predictions plus locks or locks. Well, I gave you there's one. Makhachev is 2. As much as I love Poirier, I can't see it happening. But again, I would love, just for this week, is coming up, I would love for that prediction more than anything to be wrong. I really would. I'm telling you that now. I would love it. But this is the game. Opinions on Savannah Marshall joining MMA. I'm out of the loop on that one. I didn't know that. I'm all for it, though. I think all boxers getting into MMA is great. So I'm just getting the 302 predictions up. I didn't know she's doing that. Who's she signing to? I'll give you the predictions for this week. For 302, let it be known. Someone can put this on record. Randy Brown Dos Santos is a tough one. Go understand. Dos Santos beat Benoit Saint-Denis. People forget that. He laid an absolute beating on that dude. But that's the only tough one I'm struggling with. I think all the other ones are quite easy to pick. I love a little parlay here. I'm actually going to have a look at the odds. Makhachev, I'll go for a guillotine or rear naked choke. Sean Strickland will win by decision. Kevin Holland by decision. Jelton Almeida, probably by decision as well. And then, I don't know, Dos Santos or Brown is so tough. I'll go Dos Santos. There. But I think the other ones I'm pretty convinced by. I'm from Australia. It's 3 a.m. Can't sleep, so I'm doing an assignment. I also have my gel sparring a 90 kg minor, but not good. What minor is 90 kg, my man? I understand the 3 a.m. sentiment, brother. I'm used to that more than anything. Trust me on that. I mean, you'll probably know what it's like staying up for... Actually, no, staying up for MMA. You'd have to stay up for MMA fights, do you? Isn't it in the morning for you guys? I could be wrong there. But we have to stay up till like 6 a.m. on Saturdays. More, 7 a.m. Feely Latina meme? No, I have not. So I'm trying to catch up with chat. Do I agree with Steven Seagal saying MMA is for cowards who failed in Aikido? Did he really say that? It wouldn't surprise me if he did. It is Steven Seagal. If he did say that, then of course I do not. Round 2 sub after grappling in round 1. My striking isn't that good yet. I feel that. Unlucky. What did he get you with? Or she? We don't discriminate. When I competed, I got armbarred. I nearly had a triangle choke in about 30 seconds, and I bolted it because the adrenaline is crazy. And when you don't have that much experience, you forget things, even the things you're best at. And that split-second reaction time, the delay where you just second guess, I paid the price. Got armbarred from bottom. I escaped that. It was a while ago. It was a year and a half ago. Yeah, I got the leg through for the triangle, and I just didn't lock it up. It was that split-second moment where I second guessed and I didn't do it. Then he got me in a leg lock. Got out of that. There was a couple of good reversals and sweeps, and then he armbarred me from bottom, which you would never catch me with now. I never get armbarred from bottom. In fact, I generally don't think I've been armbarred from bottom since that ever. Even when I don't train now, at the moment, but obviously I would. But when I was training regularly, I hadn't been armbarred from bottom since then. So you learn your lesson. Have the MVP Gary's 5 rounds instead of Hill Oldberg? Well, they're different cards, aren't they? Different. They're MVP Gary's. Wait, no, MVP Gary's 303, isn't it? Yeah, what am I talking about? I don't know. I mean, I like either of those to be 5 rounds. I think they're fun fights. Roger, I don't know what you're laughing at. Hopefully it's not in poor taste. I put the 302 tile sheet in the Discord if you want to make it official. I'll have a little gander in a minute. Would you rather Aspinall not lose this year or all your predictions right? I'd rather Aspinall not lose, man. I don't really care about my predictions too much. People make a big meal out of it. It says, oh, look at me. I'm the fucking master of predictions. I don't give a fuck. It's MMA. We never really know until we know. For me, it's 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Oh, that's lovely, bro. That's a nice Saturday evening for you. Or would it be Sunday for you? Again, time zones, they mess me up, man. Dustin will get destroyed. Okay. Listen, I don't want that to happen. I want Dustin to win, but I think Makhachev is going to... Listen, the title was just to get you to click, and looks like I've achieved that, so you're here now, right? Marshall joining PFL, big. That's a big step. PFL is tough. I mean, I'm sure they'll probably matchmake her generously, but hey, I'll be watching. I like PFL. I like what they're doing. Don't underestimate Seagal. He taught Silva how to do the kick. I'm sure. He always says that, doesn't he? Making time for MMA. By the way, it's a minor injury. That's good. I'm quite fortunate. I never really got any major injuries. I had a bunch of muscle problems. That was about it. That I didn't take enough time off because I was an idiot. So I kept getting recurring muscle problems, but no serious injuries. I did get a skin infection because people who don't wash, like, people infect the mats, and if the mats aren't looked after properly and someone isn't, someone brings an infection to the mat, that's what happened to me. Someone obviously was not clean in some capacity. And of course I got it on my face, so I look like a COD zombie. It was horrendous. I had to go and wait at the hospital for like 5 hours just to get antibiotics. Longer than that, actually. It was a great time. That's the one downside to jiu-jitsu. Wasn't silly. I jumped the ghillie and it was an easy tap. Oh, unlucky. Wait, did you win or did you lose? Oh, no, you won. Oh, nice. All right. I thought when you said the reason one, you said you won. Congrats, though. That's sick. That's the classic maneuver. People stick their heads out and they shoot the takedown. They stick their heads out to the side. Easy ghillie. The classic Dustin Poirier. In fact, it's better than Dustin because he's never won by guillotine. So there you go. Competing takes courage. Few give. Few gave. I probably misread that, but I know what you're saying. I agree. Rampage Paul said John Jones news coming out will be shocking. What is it? I don't know. Probably something abhorrent. We know what John Jones is like. Pon, if that's bait, I swear to God. And I don't believe, to be honest though, even if I'm about to check now, before I get his Twitter up right now, I'm going to say, I don't believe that anyway. But let's have a look. I'm not seeing it. I am not seeing that remotely. I swear to God, man. Why are you doing me like this? You know, that's actually a believable tweet as well. I'll give you that. Thoughts on the FA Cup final? Yeah, it sucks because Chelsea are now in the Europa League conference. But hey, what can you do? You can either put all your luck in Dustin or Aspinall this year. Ooh. That's a tough one. I'll have to go Aspinall. That's my boy. Actually, no. You know what? I'll go Dustin. And the reason I say that is because Aspinall's got plenty of time in his career. So even if he does lose, I think he'll be fine. So yeah, I'll go with Dustin, actually. Reminds me of the time I was rolling with someone, they flicked the sweat right into my eye. I've had, like, the worst thing I've ever had to deal with was either catching a punch or an elbow in the eye twice in the same roll. Shout out to that guy. Or having someone's bare armpit in my face. Like, sweaty bare armpit. That is fucking vile. Or the classic arse in the face. That's not great either. But the armpit was like skin to my face. It was grim. Disgusting. But that's the game. We love it at the end of the day. Not that specifically. You know what I mean. We love the jiu-jitsu. Jiu-jitsu. As soon as we see a real Aikido master MMA, it's going to be a real problem. I'm sure, Ariane. I'm sure. I got a dip. I'm sick. All love, Ali, man. Go and rest up. Go look after yourself. It's more important. Tyrant has arrived. Now the party starts. I love that energy, my man. Good to see you again. I like that. Taking it light. I'm boxing 18. I want to have a couple of amateur fights and retire. Just do wrestling because too much brain damage in boxing. Real. Yeah, I want to start boxing as well. I've always thought about giving it a crack. I love jiu-jitsu and I do want to get back into that. But I think what I'm going to do is join an MMA gym and then just split my time between the two. That's what I do. That's what I want to do. It's expensive as fuck though, man. My gym membership already is pricey, so I'd have to sacrifice that if I wanted to train because it's expensive. Like where I'm at, so much money. Like even for there's a place they do 2 memberships, the one I'm looking at, and even for the cheaper one, for 2 sessions a week, it's £90 a month, and for the unlimited one, it's 130. That's many, man. Like I can afford it, but I'm saving my money. You know, want to move out. Even if he does lose, it'll be fine. Clip that when Tom is on a 4-fight KO losing streak. Yeah, you never know. That's what I'm saying. That could happen. I mean, I doubt it, but it could happen because you can't rule anything out in this game. Going to McGregor press conference. No way, Daz. That's sick. In Dublin, it's weird. I mean, it makes sense they're doing it in Dublin, but I second guessed it thinking they were doing the event in Dublin, so I was like, why are they doing that? And then I realized it's a McGregor press conference. They'll bend the rules, you know. I actually got an eyeful of someone's nuts during a demonstration. Missed doing jiu-jitsu, man. Loved it so much. Why'd you stop? I'm out of the game due to medical stuff. I actually, speaking of that, I finally had finally had a test, which I've been waiting for ages. I had to do another exercise test. So it was on like a treadmill and shit. I had like oxygen masks. They were measuring my heart rate, my breathing, all that jazz. So I'm kind of waiting on the results from that right now. But that was fun. Well, it wasn't fun to do, but it was quite interesting. So hopefully that will solve some issues for me. Then I can get back on the mats, but we'll never know. What time's the Dublin press? I don't know. I haven't checked. That's a good question, actually. I don't think it'll be too bad for us. UFC just signed Leo Cooper, expecting to see him fight for the 145 belt soon. I mean, that's like my natural weight. Wait, what's 145 in kilos? Maybe it's a little bit lower. I'm really looking at this right now. Oh no, that's 60. That's like 65 and a half. Okay, I'm a bit more than that then. What am I in? Okay, cool. I'm like 152 pounds. So I guess I could cut that. Yeah, I could probably cut to. I mean, you get guys that like cut to fucking flyweight. I don't want to do that though. If I was ever a professional fighter. Those on the fight between Rigo and Lucas Tracy. I think Rigo's more heart and fight and could win a decision. No, Rigo's made of sticks. Lucas Tracy would probably body him. That guy actually trains, right? I'm pretty sure he trains, and he's reasonably, he used to do fitness stuff, so I'm sure he probably is the more athletic as well. Rigo looks like a stick figure, so I'd probably go Lucas Tracy. Just cut on food costs, McDonald's every week, McDonald's every day, shower once a week, and drink rainwaters in the UK. Well, to be fair, I don't order a lot of food, so I save a lot of money in that regard. I don't spend too much, man. 155 good against Islam. Yeah, I'll just leave that division now. Burnout to pull out due to mental health issues. Yeah, that's important. Listen, you got to find balance. I mean, for me, like that was the best part mentally for me was jiu-jitsu. That helped me so much, I went for just as much the mental side as well as the physical side. But if it gets to the point when you're struggling with anxiety and stuff, which I think everybody does. I went through that on the mats. I think a lot of people deal with that. They just don't want to talk about it, People were worried they're not doing enough. They're going to get beaten up. They're scared. They think people are judging them on the mats. And I think it just takes a while of... Again, this is just speaking from my own experience here. I think it just takes just the experience and time, forming relationships with those people who you train with and getting on the mats just more and more, and you just shed that old skin a little bit, and it just becomes really enjoyable and ends up just helping you, more than anything on the mental side of things. That voice cracked. But you get what I'm saying. I'm rambling, but you know what I mean. Easy, Daz. I saw that before. I'm not falling for your bait. Terrible. That's a classic. Can't get me there. That is a pause moment. What do you think is the best physical? Who do you think is the best physical attributes in MMA? Listen, if you're going physique-wise, I think you know what I'm saying. The most aesthetic god, the aesthetic god himself. I don't even need to say his name because you already know. Cardio, Marab, yeah, I'd go with that. Chin, Holloway, or probably Cheeto. He took some insane shots. Power, Ngannou, but he's not... In MMA, yeah, I was about to say not the UFC. Yeah, Ngannou, you have to go with Ngannou. Speed, Moreno. No, there's faster guys than Moreno. Honestly, I'd say Nathaniel Wood. He's up there. That guy is lightning. Lightning. Just announced by Dana White on Instagram. What was just announced by Dana White? If you put another message in, I didn't see it because it's not shown up. Aren't you a lord or something? No, I wish. That would be pretty cool. I mean, I'm technically I just beat Elden Ring for the second time, so I guess I'm an Elden Lord in the game, but not in real life, I'm afraid. That would be pretty cool. I know you can get those Lord titles. I don't know. Lua back versus Sharapputin. Ihor is out. Oh, I mean, he would have got decimated anyway. Yeah, all right. I mean, Freddie, good to see you. I'll go Shara Bullet, man. Couldn't do that, unfortunately. If I'm to join a new place after a prolonged break, that's the way to go. So was it okay? Well, I won't pry then. If you don't want to talk about it, that's all good. But okay, George, I don't even believe that for a minute. I'm gonna check it anyway because I've got, why not? Fuck this. Why do I do this to myself? Why? Could you imagine? No, of course not. Great. What a surprise. Sorry, I just got to respond to this. Hold on, guys. Sorry, important message. Right, bang. Sorry about that. That was actually kind of important. Which unrealistic dream fight card. Headline, John Jones Aspinall. Let's do Islam versus Leon. If this is current fighters right now, so not using past and present, so just present. Yeah, I'll go that. Leon versus Islam as the co-main. Aspinall Jones as the main. Let's go Jiri Prochazka's got to be in there. He's too exciting not to be. Jiri Prochazka versus... We spoke about this the other day. Who did we put him up against? VC, I think you said it. I can't remember who you said. Jiri Prochazka's on there, and throw some names at me, and I'll see if I agree or not. Mine's drawing blanks. How's the Lord title work? They get extra money? No, I think it's just maybe back in medieval times, but unfortunately not anymore. I should sing. Listen, I have decent pipes. I used to. I had to sing in the choir when I went on music tour. Basically, back in school, we did music tour because I used to play instruments, and it was basically just an excuse to get hammered and have a laugh in a different country. It was great. But you had to be part of the choir, which was kind of funny anyway. You just took the piss. But I can sing. My range ain't incredible. I ain't going to sing. That's not an invitation. I ain't doing it. What a distinguished gentleman. Sinek, brother, I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Hello, fellow landlord. Shout out V. Bo Nickel. Bo Nickel. I mean, Bo Nickel would run through him. I like Michelle Pereira. I know they've had beef, right? If I'm not mistaken. And that would be a fun as fuck fight. Like the stream. Ariane always brings it. He knows. What about unrealistic fight card with former fighters? It's so tough. I mean, there's so many names. I mean, you got to have the GOATs of the game. Mighty Mouse has got to be on there. Let's do Mighty Mouse versus... I guess you do Pantoja, right? I know they've been sort of... Well, not necessarily back and forth, but DJ said he criticised him as heavily as DJ can because he's such a nice dude. Maybe you could open with that on the main card. Maybe run... You got to have GSP on there. GSP Khabib. Yeah, GSP Khabib. I'll still do Jones Aspinall. Maybe chuck DC on there somewhere. I wouldn't put him against Jones, though. I think there's some good names floating about in there you could do. There's so much you could do, right? So much you could do. I got to crank my playlist. Hold on a minute. Cool. Right. When the UFC pays their fighters after the fights, I know MVP said he got paid 3 weeks after the event. I don't know, man. I don't work for the UFC. I don't. Did you see Greg Hardy get KO'd again? Yes, and I loved every second of it. Fuck that guy. He's a piece of shit. He took combat sports out of the cage, if you know what I'm saying. Mike Mouse overrated? Yeah, I can't back that. Crazy take. Crazy take. Shave my head at the moment. What are you doing? I would never join you on that endeavor, I'm afraid. I love my hair too much. Listen, look at these luscious locks. I'm actually getting it cut pretty soon. Nothing crazy. We're just getting it styled and trimmed a little bit. We love the long hair, man. I'm blessed with it, and until it starts to leave and I got to make a trip to Turkey to get the transplant, I'm going to enjoy every moment. Thoughts on the possible Jones leaked DMs? What is this about, right? What you're going to have to fill me in on this. I do not know about this. Was this the thing that Rampage was talking about that someone else mentioned? Lightweight division would end up so fucked if DP got a fluke hair. I'd be all here for it, man. I think what happens if that does happen, win or lose, I think Dustin's going to retire anyway. Actually, no. I think if he wins the belt, I don't think he will. I think he'll want to get a bag or two in, get the pay-per-view points because he sells like hotcakes, man. He's one of the biggest names in the sport, so he'll get a good pay-per-view points. I think he'll probably just try and. Makhachev will probably get the rematch. This is hypotheticals, obviously, but if Dustin somehow does win, Makhachev will get the rematch. Makhachev will probably beat him, and then Dustin will go like, "Peace, I'm out." Don't mind to Lord stuff. Apparently, it's a major scam. Yeah, but I know. Probably is, right? For me, I'd make Sean O'Malley versus Cody. Nah, because that's no. I wouldn't make... Obviously, that had a hype around it like a year or two ago, but we know how that fight goes. Let's not kid ourselves here. We want fights where we don't know the answer. Jones and Ngannou. Yeah, Ngannou would be a good shout, but I have to put Aspinall there for me, personally. Pajka, Gustafsson. If we're talking prime Gustafsson, then absolutely. Silver, GSP... Khabib, Tony. Oh, yeah, okay. I was going to say GSP Khabib, but Tony, you have to put him in there versus Khabib. So, yeah, Silver makes sense. Great shouts. Kickboxer Buzzcut strikes again. Yeah. Buzzcut is it's a common trope these days, isn't it? Read the rest of what I typed. Not the gay ones, only the ones where he admits he's ducking and picking an easy fight. Oh, those ones. Sorry, yeah, I got caught up in that. Yeah, I think they are real. They look real. Someone video recorded them. I think they are. 3 notable wins from Mighty Mouse. Joseph Benavidez. I mean, the Ray Borg win was notable because of the fucking suplex armbar. You know, that alone shows how high level he is. And you could talk about the Cejudo win as well. And you could arguably beat Cejudo the second time. I mean, bro, the guy's fought so many dudes. Listen, the guy, you can't, let's not disrespect Mighty Mouse. How many titles? He's got 11 title defenses. 11. If Dustin defends the takedowns, I'm going to have the same glint in my eyes as starving man getting food once again. If he pulls the ghillie, I'm smashing my TV, Chad. I completely agree. Good to see you again, bro. I agree. Let's say you can diet to make 135. What bantamweight in top 15 would I fight? Let's get them. I mean, which one would I like least likely to get battered by? Because that's a different question. Let me get them up. Okay, right. So I had to pick one guy from bantamweight to not get leathered by. So I got to pick someone with the least amount of power or someone who's grappling heavy and is going to submit me. So I mean, I would have said Umar Nurmagomedov, but that guy can knock you the fuck out. I don't know, you know. Oh, God, I wouldn't want to fight any of them. I feel like Aldo would be kind of not... Oh, no, he just chopped my legs up and I wouldn't be able to walk. But I feel like he'd just feel a bit sorry for me and then just stop. Pedro Munoz. Yeah, he don't hit too hard. I'll go Pedro Munoz. Damn, 22 people in here. What's going on? I appreciate that, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. If you haven't been on the streams before, we stream 3 times a week now. Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday, 7 p.m. UK time. Every week. Podcast on Sunday today. It's out now. You can go check it out. MMA Creators Podcast. And documentary style content once a week on a Friday on this channel right here. So go and, if you're not, subscribe. Press the subscribe button if you're not. And like the stream. You don't have to do any of that. But I would love it if you did. And I'm very grateful for every single one of you. So thank you. This summer might be the best one of UFC events ever. I think we say that every year, and it shows how blessed we are, right? Shows how blessed we are. I don't want Dustin to retire, win or lose. If he wins, he could have a trilogy with Max or quadrilogy with Conor. I don't want that, you know. Listen, I want Dustin to get the belt, retire on top, and chill. And either way, he's in the Hall of Fame, so I think we can give him that. He's in the Hall of Fame, and you know he has to be, because you look at his resume, the guys he's fought, he has beaten pretty much everybody in that lightweight division over the years, and his longevity, that is commendable. He was a champion. He was an interim champion, and if Donald Cerrone can get in, you have to give it to him. You have to. Donald Cerrone ain't done shit compared to what Dustin's done, and that's no disrespect to him. But Dustin's had a much better resume, and he's had a belt around his waist. So there you go. So we can take that as a sort of silver lining for Dustin. If he does lose, we can take that. Levent Defense is against bin men / plumbers. Yeah, bin men / plumbers that would probably fuck you up though, right? I think you're underestimating these guys. Saudi Arabia versus UFC Saudi Arabia predictions. Who's on that card? Didn't something just get announced for that the other day? I completely forgot. Let's have a look. Whitaker Shemaev, the fight now. When is that? Soon, right? Yeah. Oh, shit. It's June 22nd. Come on, my boy Rob. I'm going to go Shemaev. I want Whitaker to win, though. It's a close fight, but I'm going to go Shemaev. And I'm going to go Volkov. This might be crazy. I'm going to go Volkov against Pavlovich. I actually think Volkov will beat him. I'll probably eat my words there because Pavlovich hits like a freight train and Volkov will be on the mat, knocked out unconscious. But I like Volkov in that fight. Johnny Walker, I think he'll probably knock out Ozdemir. D-Rod versus Gastelum. I don't know, that's a tough one. They're both sort of on... They've mixed tenures recently. I'll go Gastelum. Shara Bullet, I'll go. And I don't know the guy Mohamed Naimos fighting. Bagdasarian, he looks all right. He's 8-2. Has he fought in the UFC before? Oh, he lost to Josh Kulabau. Oh, yeah, I remember that. And he lost to Lutz as well. Okay, I'll go Mohamed Naimov then. Why not? I choose Morales to just take you down repeatedly. I guess so, but then he beat the fuck out of you at the same time. It's just not very pleasant, right? Love boxing a lot. I would do MMA, but I don't have the time to give the sport of MMA too much to learn. Then learn one of the disciplines. That's probably what I would do. Learn jiu-jitsu. Such a valuable skill set. Love it. Obviously, I'm a little bit biased, but, Lutz against Cruz was only a decent opponent. He wasn't even training full-time when he fought Cruz. I think it was after that fight he started training full-time. You can't call him a bad fighter. Bro, did you see the guy? Did you see him go in that jiu-jitsu tournament? And he lost in the final, the Absolutes tournament. But he beat 2 brown belts who are like over 200 pounds. Like, come on, man. Only 50 minutes tops to shave my head. My record is 6 minutes and 37 seconds. To be fair, having a shaved head would be kind of easy, man. When I had shorter hair, so much easier to wash, man. You have to deal with all that. My hair takes like 20 years to dry. I don't blow dry it because it loses all its texture and looks like shit. Having a bald head would be great in that regard. But unfortunately, I would look like I belong in a prison. So, and I said this the other day, not like the normal kind of prison, the one for the really messed up people. If I was to shave my head, that's where I'd belong. Cruiser was like 40 pounds bigger than him on fight night. Exactly. Again, that too. Don't like the whole against bin men take. I agree, Daz, my man. You're the only one with this opinion right now. I'm not even gonna do a poll because I know what the answer is. Sorry, apologies. Oh my god, my nose. This happens every stream. Itchy as fuck. Not for any nefarious reasons, might I add. Damn, 26 people. Look at this, guys. Thank you. Like the stream. We'll get even more people in it. But thank you so much, everybody, for being here. Truly. To be fair, Cowboy, the finish, and sub records until Dubronx came along. Yeah, I mean, again, longevity, you have to give Cowboy his flowers. But I think resume-wise, I don't think so. Dustin will probably have probably the 3 best lightweights ever in his title fights. Yeah. I mean, not just that. Not even in his title fights. The former champions he's beaten. I mean, and not even just former champions, other guys he's beaten. The resume is insane. It is insane. Volk Islam 3. Islam comes in on short notice. Who wins? I'll still go Islam. I mean, to be fair, Volk with a full camp. Maybe you go Volk there. I'll say Volk. Screw it. Let's make it interesting. I'll say Volk. One time took a friend to a Jiu-Jitsu Master tournament. She described it as time to watch people fight in bathrobes 15 minutes before we met. Yeah, I mean, when I try and introduce my friends to MMA, they say it's very homoerotic. So there you go. I mean, to be honest, Jiu-Jitsu in itself, I don't like watching. I don't think it's very interesting to watch. I love it. I love doing it. I really miss doing it. I think it's one of the most mentally stimulating sports you can do. It makes you think. It requires you to think. And obviously, it takes physical exertion too. And I think that's a perfect balance. But to watch, let's not get it twisted. I mean, each to their own. I don't enjoy watching it too much. In MMA, it's a lot more fun. A lot more interesting. I love grappling in MMA much more because you've got the threat of the strikes. And that opens up a lot more opportunities for submissions. But in Jiu-Jitsu, it's just a lot of stalling. Like, Jesus, I watched Aljamain Sterling fight Polaris against, I think, Mike Grundy. He was filling in for Nathaniel Wood. Mike Grundy, and he was literally just, like, going for takedowns. I don't mean just trying to shoot takedowns the whole time. And it was just, they didn't even go to the mat once, I don't think. It was terrible. Again, I know that's not the norm, but still. Underrated fight in the UFC. I mean, when you say underrated, you've got to put yourself in the mind of the casual. So you got to think of somebody the casuals just won't know. And that's a lot of names. I don't know. There's so many good ones, right? I mean, a few years ago, I would have said Tom Aspinall. I just didn't understand why he wasn't getting any hype. You know, even before just as he was cracking that top 15, because the gap at heavyweight is so big, right? You can see when someone is gonna go to the top. And I was just like, why is no one talking about this guy? Now they are, thankfully. But I don't know. Now, I'll just say Tatsuya Taira. I think he's legit as hell. What if Rampage just shows DMs of John trying to sleep with him? Could you imagine? That would be something, right? Belong in a prison with your booger sugar consumption. Allegedly. Doesn't happen. That doesn't happen, to be fair. I'm not one to partake in the sugar. The booger sugar, I'm afraid. See the win of... Bro. Really? That is terrible. You know, I made an attempt there, Mike. You nearly caught me because the word was at the end of the start of the next line. So I was reading over. You nearly got me there. But no. Come on, man. You're better than that. Thank you for being here, though. I would say, because of Jones' PD usage, the best GOAT list is Jones, GSP, Tide, DJ Silva, Volk, Aldo, Khabib. I don't know. I think you put DJ above Jones just because of the PED stuff. I feel like you do. Like, after doing that Jones video and the amount of times he's been stripped for various reasons, whether it's cheating or whether it's worse, I think you have to put DJ above him, right? Big Bolt weeks to pour in the rematch, inshallah. Duel, I hope. I truly hope. And I like both dudes, but I'm a huge Volk fan. In fact, Will, my co-host on the pod, he actually just met with Volk yesterday, which was pretty fucking cool. So I'm going to have a little chat with him about that. And I'm sure I think he's filming something with him today or tomorrow, which is pretty cool. And I'm a little bit jealous. Just a little bit. But that's going to be cool. I'm sure he'll tell me all about it on the pod next week when that drops for next week's episode. But this week's episode with Ben Davis is out now, so you can check that out. Sup, Leo, what's good? Larry, good to see you, my man. How are you? How are all of you doing? I hope you guys are all okay. I hope that nothing's going wrong in your lives. I hope everything's doing okay, and I appreciate you all being here. I know I keep saying it, but I am grateful. She then said she was mesmerized by the entire thing because after it ended, that's probably because we saw a 60 or so year old guy break a boy's wrists. Jesus. Yeah, they got the dad strength, though, right? That's it. They have the dad strength. I'm not surprised. Richard Struker, if Makhachev wins... I'm just going to scroll down and read the rest of that. Second highest win streak in the UFC, tied with the most title defenses in light history. The lightweight go. Yeah, I think he is. I think he probably surpasses Khabib's legacy. I think he does because of the caliber of the wins, in my opinion. And maybe he'll need one more. Maybe one more. One more, 100%. So he beats Dustin and then gets another defense. Absolutely. No question. Ikram Aliskerov, yes. Great shout. Aliskerov, yeah, he's very good. Very good. In fact, yeah, I'd probably swap Tyra for him. Most underrated fighters in the UFC and Nathaniel Wood and David Onama. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say they're the most underrated, but they're good shouts because they've got holes in their game. Nathaniel Wood, I love, but again, his strike, he leaves his chin out a little bit. He gets clipped, but he's very good. I like him. It was such a jump scare because everything was going smoothly until we heard a literal scream from one of them mats, and he's escorted out his wrist with his wrist limper than Elton John's. Wow. Jesus. Yeah, I've never. Oh god, no! The worst video. I'm not gonna get it up. One, because I'd probably get demonetized if I showed it. But there was a video doing the rounds a year or two ago in like the jiu-jitsu space of a guy. I'm just gonna describe it for you. A guy locking up a triangle, and he uses his arm to obviously pull his leg over the back of the neck to lock it up, to help lock it up. And he basically pulls on the ankle, or just the joint bit of the ankle, the left bit of the joint of the ankle. And he pulls so hard, he just snaps his ankle in two. And it's in a gymnasium. And the whole thing, the snap, I swear to God, yeah, the snap echoes. The snap echoes in the entire thing. And you just see his foot at a fucking 90-degree angle. It is disgusting. Oh my God, I cringe thinking about it. 1 or 2 leg parlay that paid times 10 betting on the Southampton and Leeds game and Atlanta. Nice, man. I don't bet on football. I think it's just, I think it's a little bit too hard to predict. I say that and I bet on MMA. In fact, I'm going to look at the odds on, I was making that parlay for 302 just so when somebody asked my predictions earlier. Oof. Do you know Casual's Corner? Yes, I do. I do the podcast with him. I run the podcast with him. MMA Crits Podcast, new episode just dropped. I'm going to have to plug it every time I say it. But yeah, I've been doing the podcast for a long time now. Yeah, we were mates for a while, actually. We started working together like a year ago. I mean, we were in contact way longer than that. In fact, he commented on one of my videos probably when I had like 1,000 subs, less. And then we kind of just got in contact and we were just on and off communicating while I was at uni. And then when I graduated, we basically went, let's do this. Jumped on the pod and here we are. On merit, Jones is way better than GSP and DJ. But his PEDs bring him down to GSP's level. That's okay. I'm happy with that. I think DJ has to be above him though because of it. I always say this. I've said this so many times. The regulars on the stream will know. DJ represents what a model champion should be inside and out the cage. And I think that adds to his status as on the Mount Rushmore, right? On MVP's Ian Gary, who do you think is next? Close to a title shot. You give him one more fight and then he's fighting Leon, right? I don't know. Maybe JDM? But I know JDM's looking at fighting Shavkat, right? That seems to be the fight to make. On merit... No, I read that. No, I think Makhachev will be above Khabib if he beats Dustin. It's close, because they'll have the same amount of defenses, right? 3? Oh, my days, bro. Itchy nose syndrome. I swear, guys, I'm not on the booger sugar. I'm not. I'm just looking at... Oh, my God. What the fuck? Sorry about this. Also, again, I'm sorry I'm looking down. I'm looking at the odds for the 302. I'm feeling like a betting man today. I haven't bet in a while, actually. Let's have a look. Let's see what I can conjure up right here. Makes me feel good. I can't lie. Right. Islam... Strickland, Holland, Almeida. Dos Santos is a big underdog. That surprises me. That's actually a decent bet. Okay. I don't like that. I don't mind that too much. That's not too bad. Damn, McGregor Chandler's evens on my betting app. They're both the same. That's crazy. That's crazy. What about a UFC 304 parlay? Now I'm invested right here. Why is Paddy Pimblett such an underdog? Oh, my God. That's free money right there. Are you kidding me? Oh, my God. Oh, I'm cooking. Holy shit. All right. I've got the UFC 304 parlay down, boys. I don't care what you say. Paddy will beat Bobby Green. I truly do believe that. Something described like that, stuff like that makes my skin crawl. Sorry. Apologies. Bro, snap in the worst way possible. For real. Thoughts on the fight between the only... I'm not going to say that second word, but... I saw the knockdown. That's about it. And I saw Paige Van Zandt lose, which is interesting. I don't really too much care, but Misfits are doing some cool shit, I suppose. Sebastian can win his beef with Paige. He's never been. Yep, I can't say that word either. I'm gonna get demonetized. So you know what UFC's are like. UFC, YouTube. I guess so. I guess he did. I think this dude's happy. He got a fat bag. He got sparked by Jake Paul. He got a fat bag. You can't complain. To destroy. I'm not reading that out because it just sounds like bait. This is the problem when you guys do stuff like this to me. Even if that isn't real, is because if there are legit fighters you're trying to tell me to look at, I'm scared I'm going to fall for something that's not there. Dream fights of all time: Sanigan versus Mighty Mouse. Such an amazing fight. That'd be great. I'd love that fight. It'd be tough for Mighty Mouse because of the size difference, right? I know Casual Corner used to do MMA content. We still talk here and there. I know him since 500 followers on Insta. Mad. That's sick. Yeah. Yeah, he's a very good speaker, doing a lot of cool shit. It's difficult doing the podcast with him sometimes, not his fault, because of the time zones. He's out in Thailand right now doing work out there, but he's back soon, actually. So we've done a couple of in-person episodes, and the plan is in the future, we're going to get a studio And we're going to have regular in-person episodes, all sorts of guests on. It's going to be really cool. Again, we got a long-term plan for the podcast, so we're not worried. The growth isn't crazy. It was always meant to be gradual. If you are subscribed, go subscribe to the podcast. It's literally linked in my channel. You can go check it out now. MMA Creators Podcast. I've plugged it so many times today, and I do not care. It's my space. I can do what I want. Picks 302. I just gave them to you. You missed them, Larry. For the main card, anyway. Yeah, DeSantos' Brown is the only one I'm struggling on. For me, though, Holland, Strickland, Islam, easy locks, 100%. Who else? Did we miss one, though? Wasn't that? There should be 5 fights, right? I can't spell. Honestly, I cannot type with one hand. I've spelt it so wrong, it's not even coming up. Hold on. Oh, my God. Come on. There we go. Oh, no, Almeida as well. There you go. Easy picks for me. It's going to be Makhachev, hold Poirier's little head in a Muay Thai clinch, like with Volkan, take him down against the fence, suddenly find a sub in the 3rd or 4th. I think it'll be earlier than that, Leon. Earlier than that. BRB, it's all good. See you in a bit, TC. You know when you hear something related to a body injury and you can't fully close your fist? It's so weird. When Weidman broke his leg. Yeah, I mean, that just added to a legendary fight card. 261. I've said it many times. It's my favorite card probably in the last few years. Nothing stopped it. It's come close. Some stuff's come close. But, man, 261 was crazy. That main card, crazy. Had everything. Type with 2 hands then. What am I doing? What the fuck what am I doing? You're right, Smokey. Good to see you again. It's been a while. I hope you're doing well. Think you can get Drickus on your podcast? He gives interviews to anyone? Really? I doubt that, but we can try. Okay, I'll see what we can do. I mean, we got some cool guests in the pipeline that I can't speak on. I have spoken a couple times about some of them, but there's a couple we can't. Just in case, you know. But we got some cool ideas, you know. I mean, we've had some cool guests on already. Getting Gio on, Logan Paul's editor, that was so much fun. And doing that in person was great. Really cool experience. But yeah, we're gonna have some cool people on. You know, Will's got some great. Unfortunately, he's got some great connections. So on the fighters front, we have him, and on my side, we have the YouTube front. So I'm in good contact with a lot of creators. He's in good contact with a lot of fighters and other people in the UFC space itself and MMA in general. Find light in the beautiful sea. I choose to be happy. You're singing fucking. Is it Rihanna? I should know that. Yeah, Diamonds. It is Rihanna. My pop knowledge ain't in stellar. I can't lie. Oh my God, bro. Islam cares a guy coming off the couch and all of a sudden he's the better striker than Dustin. I never said that. I do think he's a good striker, though. I think he's an underrated striker. Very much so. That's the thing that what they've done really well, him and something that Khabib never really had. Khabib used his striking to find the takedown, and that's what made it effective. But it wasn't effective in terms of getting the finish on the feet. The difference is the next generation of these Dagestani guys, Umar and Islam, fight very similarly in that regard. Their striking is simple, but it's disciplined, and it's so effective. So it works really fucking well. Doesn't improve his sub defense. He got choked out in 2 championship fights. Think he's going to be better, but still get sub layer. No, I don't think so. It's either going to be a Dustin early finish or Makhachev will grind him down in a round or 2 and then sub him. Why is that? Makhachev isn't heel to root against. He's a stand-up guy. I don't mind who he is. No, of course he is. I completely agree. I think Makhachev is hilarious. I think he's a funny dude. He gets a bad rap. But it's a Dustin fairy tale, right? You want Dustin. Everyone wants Dustin to win, right? It's his last fight, last chance at the belt. If he loses, he's retiring for sure. And, you know, it'd be emotional. It'd be something out of a movie. You can't not want Dustin to win, right? Unless you're like, you know, a devout Makhachev follower, right? Is Bo legit? 100% he is, yeah. He'd give Hamzat a run for his money. I actually think he'd beat him. Swear. Bo is 100% legit. He'll be up in title contention in a year or 2. 100%. Don't like BJJ. I want to do wrestling. That's interesting because I hate wrestling, but I love BJJ. I think it takes a little bit more thinking compared to wrestling. Maybe that's a little bit of a blanket statement, but what can you do? My stream. I can say what I want. Well, YouTube might not allow me to say what I want, but you know what I'm saying. Diamonds shine brightest under pressure. Yeah, they do. Pressure makes diamonds. We'll see. We'll see. I would love him to get it done more than anything. Usman has good striking too. Knocked down Benson Henderson with a question mark kick in Bellator. I think meant Kamaru Usman for a minute. I was like, what? Kamaru Usman throwing a question mark kick. Yeah, he's very good. That knockout he got, was that in his 2 fights ago? Bro, incredible. Can't forgive me for not remembering who it was against, but guy's legit. Just want Dustin to win, see Lucas Tracy's face. That would be something, wouldn't it? Who removed my boy Daz? I didn't remove him. I think he just dipped out. I don't remove no one unless they're really... We had a guy a while back. Some of you might remember this. What was he saying? He was spamming some shit over and over again about me being Oh, what was he saying? So someone might remember this. Do you remember? I had to time him out like a million times. I don't know. What if Bilal sparks down round one and KOs him? What if? Could happen. You never know. I doubt it, but it could happen. Because it's MMA. The odds are hilariously small, but it could happen. Ilya Max, early take. Thank you, sir, for response. Joshua, other Joshua in the chat. I appreciate it, man. I like Max in that fight, but both guys are at the top of their game right now. But I'll go Max. I like Max a lot in that fight, stylistically. Think Usman will fight again? What, Kamaru? Yeah. I think he'll stay at middleweight. That's what I think. I think his time's done at welterweight. The weight cut gets a little bit harder in your later years. I think he found his footing nicely at middleweight. Obviously, he lost to Hamzat, but he was 1 or 2 more rounds, and he was probably winning that fight, right? So I gotta go. I'm looking forward for Usman. I think he's gonna get a win, be in the win column if he gets a good matchup. MG, good to see you again. Fury Usyk rematch. Fury Joshua 2025. What do you think? Fury's gonna win against Usyk in the rematch? I doubt that. I hope so. So we get the Joshua fight, but hey. I just want that fight alone. I don't really care about who wins the Usyk fight rematch. I just want Fury fighting Joshua. It's the fight that we wanted for a long time in boxing, and it's criminal that we don't have it. If it was MMA, we would have had a trilogy by now. But that is the game, right? Saying this is a yang, but why the fuck is UFC 3 or 4 in Manchester, all places, starting at like 4 in the morning? Because the UFC hates UK fans. That's why. They fleece us with prices, man. They destroy us. You know how expensive those tickets are going to be? But I don't even want to know. They're going to be, I reckon, tickets will probably be at least £400, probably more per person. And obviously, most people don't live in Manchester, so you have to travel. You got to pay for accommodation and trains, which are more than flights in these days in the UK. It's stupid. So, stupid amount of money. We want a clothing suggestion. I can't even know. I don't even know what that says. I'll just copy paste it. This is about to be. This is a dangerous game I'm playing. What? Oh no, they are actually closed. Oh, let's have a look. Oh shit. Okay. I'm not really one for hoodies, but. Oh, is it one of these ones where they do like drops and shit? Let's have a look, right? Nah, not for me, man. Can't lie. I mean, the hoodies are nice, but I wouldn't wear them. Bro, their website don't even fucking work. Nah. I mean, the hoodie's alright. The peanut hoodie's kind of nice, but it's 85 quid. Fuck that. No way. Not a big fan, to be honest with you, man. I'm not really a hoodie guy. Can't lie to you. Steve A. Jones is a pointless fight. Yeah. Completely agree. I've ran that race so many times. I know you guys know my opinions on it. To me, to put a question mark at the end of that. Oh, a reminder that Benson Henderson being on a bigger win streak than Stipe and not getting a title shot against Makhachev. Wait, what? Benson Henderson against being on a bigger streak than Stipe and not getting a shot. I don't know. Wait, Benson Henderson. You're talking 2 different eras right now. I don't know. JDM's the worst matchup for Leon. No, I think Leon pieces him up. I think the hardest fight at the moment you can make for him is probably Ian Gary, stylistically. I do. And then maybe Shavkat. But again, I think Leon beats both of them. I do. Actually, MVP. I think MVP is Leon's hardest matchup. I take that back. And now MVP's in the equation. MVP is Leon's hardest matchup. Just because of how he fights. You can't prepare for that. You can't. I'd have to go MVP is his hardest match. Genuinely. I think Leon beats everyone else soundly except from MVP. Sorry, I've just laughed. Thoughts on True Geordie's poo fish? Yeah, not really. People still talk about that. It's been around for ages. I mean, he can do what he wants, mate. I don't, a little bit weird, but who am I to judge? I think everyone's a little bit weird, and that's insinuating something I didn't mean to insinuate. I'm not into that. Can I just say, I'm not that decrepit. But you get what I'm saying. It's easy to chuck stones from glass houses, if that's the saying, whatever the fuck. I don't know. I'm rambling. What if Dustin gets trapped by guillotine? It could happen. I think it probably will go that way. Is that window behind you real? This will answer your question, my bro. Nope. None of it's real. It's all fake. I'm glad I fooled you. Pretty good green screen, right? MVP beats Gary or not? Yeah, he does. I got MVP in that fight. JDM fans think that JDM is worst matchup everyone on earth. It's crazy. I don't think he's that good. I think he's good, but I don't think he's going to win a belt. I don't think he's championship caliber. And I like JDM a lot. I've never really understood the hype around him. He doesn't punch. Like, he's got great boxing, but he doesn't fight for a finish a lot of the times. I know he finished Burns with a lovely placed knee, but Burns was a minute and a half away from beating him. I think his grappling isn't incredible. Worked his way nicely to the feet against Burns, to his credit. Offensively, though, his grappling is not great. Again, I know he rear naked choked Brandy Brown, but that was because he knocked him down and had his shit rocked. So I don't give that as much credit. He is good. He is probably a top 5 fighter, but he's not. I don't think he's good enough to win a belt. Colby ducking Ton. Colby scared of Ian. Yeah, I think so. Leon Aspinall, your favorite fighters? Aspinall definitely is. Leon is as well. One of them. Got a press conference, Leo, please? What, in Dublin, bro? I ain't flying to Dublin for the presser. No, that's not your bro house faking it. Nah, no. I'm glad I fooled you, bro. I like it. It's cool, isn't it? Sometimes I stream without the green screen, to be fair. When Colby said he's scared of Ian, he doesn't. He would never say that. But he is. True Geordie's a man of culture. Ain't no way, bro. Ain't no way you're saying that right now. JD went to a split decision with Hafez and Kevin Holland and lost 2 rounds to Burns. I think JD might be his overhyped fighter ever. I do think he's overhyped. That doesn't take away. I do think he's very good. Do I think he's overhyped? Absolutely. Sorry, that sounded probably had a grim on the mic. I'm just trying to just trim off the bit of green on my hair right now. Oh, that is too... Whoa. So we can just go black and white like that. That looks kind of cool. It's like my profile picture, right? No, we're not doing that. Hang on. Just trying to balance out the green on the edges, you see. There we go. That will do. Green screen, I want press conference. All right, well, listen. It was asked for the other day, and I forgot. There you go. You can have the press conference. You can have it. There you go. You're happy now, guys. I hope you're happy. Or we have this as an alternative. We can do that too. We can do that. Some of you guys will know that. So this might be your first time seeing that, but there you go. We can do Rogan. Oh, that's my other monitor. My bad. That was that clothing thing that somebody linked in chat earlier. My bad. Where is it? No, that's not it. There we go. Apologies. Still learning the grips, learning the ropes of OBS. UK is small and islands not that far away. Bro, why would I fly just for the press conference? It's money, bro. Let me check right now how much a flight to Dublin is. I don't know. Isn't it? It's in like a week or two, right? It's going to cost me a stupid amount of money. I mean, well, it won't be that expensive. I could afford it pretty easily, but... And that's not a flex. I'm just saying a flight to Dublin isn't going to be too much money. But I have to pay to get to the airport. I just got to pay for a cab to the airport. That's going to be fucking money. And back. And accommodation. Like... do you know what I mean? Why would I do that? Let's have a look. It would be fun. It would be a fun trip. I can't lie to you. And it wouldn't cost me a huge amount of money, but it just ain't worth the time, man. Right, I do 20 quid flights to Dublin. Yeah, exactly. Of course, I could go, but why? Why would I do that? But what I have thought about doing is I thought about traveling. I might do, if any, East Coast America. I might just take buy a new laptop, take it down, just sort of weasel my way down East Coast America, winging it, making content for you guys. Get some connections, try and meet up with people, probably crash at some people's places, and do a bit of traveling. Maybe. I don't know. I think I spoke about this the other day. Bit of a pipe dream at the moment, but I could do it. So if any of you guys are in East Coast based, I don't know, maybe I'll be about and we can do something. Who knows? I don't know. Just some food for thought, right? Food for thought. Shavkat Della will be the co-main of Perth. I like that a lot. Izzy versus Dricus, Hooker Saint Denis, Cara France versus Usyk. Bro, you should just be the matchmaker, bro. Go. Why don't the UFC hiring you? I love all of those fights. Perfect. Tatiana Zhang ever happened? I like Tatiana Suarez. I do in that fight. Call me crazy. Kim Soo, you're an OG, my man. It's been ages. And new. I hope so too, bro. I hope so too. Sorry, I know I'm behind on the chat here. I might have to skip a couple just so I'm up to date here. Real background. Can't be asked to bring my green screen down. It's not that exciting. It really isn't. I'll do it in another stream. Mr. Brent over here. Sorry, yeah, I've got to look over that way. Obviously, we've got Strickland, Costa, and Islam. Dustin coming up in the week. More next for each fight if they win. And how do you think Dustin should retire if he loses? Well, I'll just do it, Dana. I don't know. When he doesn't want to answer a question, I don't know. Dustin, he's a great guy. And then he'll just waffle about something that's not actually an answer to the question. And then they'll move on, because that's what happens in every press conference. Let's go, Connor. Ivan, we got 302 to look forward to, man. You jumping hoops a little bit. We gotta get through 302 first. Then we can talk Connor. Connor's got to knock out Chandler. I think so too. I agree. Makhachev. People sleeping on him. I don't understand it. Yeah, his performance was boring last fight. People are sleeping on him massively. I think he wrestled Fox Cup. Almeida or Kopylov. Kopylov. I don't know. I like Kopylov, so I'm just going to pick him. Because I'm going with my heart, not my brain. What's next on the flyweight champ? We're going to do the Usyk rematch. That's fucking illegal. Yo, is my stream tweaking? What the fuck? Is my stream lagging? My preview is. I don't know if it's lagging for you guys. Are we good? I think we're good. I don't know. Meritocracy and stuff under control, making Leon JDM? No way. You got to... Leon, give Leon one more title defense, gets allowed, then give him the Shavkat fight or Islam. Why not? O'Malley Yarn 2. Yeah, that's fun. I want Sanhagen, though. I do Sanhagen first. Khabib can't pay his taxes. I've heard about that, right? When you see Islam done and want if he beats Dustin, I think he'll have a few more fights in him. I don't think he'll stay around for as long as people think he will. I think he'll maybe, if he keeps going, I think 5 title defenses sounds about right. Maybe double champ status if he beats Leon, but I think Leon would knock him down a peg, I do. Almeida beats Jones? No. VC is back, baby. And I am doing the press conference. I don't know. This is just the position we're in. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. I don't know why we were lagging. That was weird. I'm afraid not. Pantoja will fight Amit Albazi next. I don't know. Albazi kind of stole a win against Kakar France. I feel like he needs one more. Who's he fighting? Who? So I'm seeing this is what I say. Who? I probably just said a fighter or something, and it's just phased through my brain because I'm trying to jump through all the questions. I'm trying, guys. I'm trying. Damn, 27 people. What the hell? This is crazy. Appreciate it, guys. Who am I fighting? Oh, yeah. Just chuck me in against anyone. I'm built different. There you go. Easy answer. What do you think about the Conor stream? And have you shown that video to Khabib to come out of retirement? Yeah, we tried to pay him $100 million. Khabib won't. He won't come out of retirement. Khabib's done. Khabib's done. Sadly. Impression of Dustin's retirement after getting chid. Oh no, I'm not. I can't do that, man. I can't. I can't do that. I had to get that clip of Dustin crying after we lost to Khabib, and it just hurt my soul a little bit when I was making that video. Oh no, I'm getting emotional. That's how I'm gonna feel on Saturday if he gets subbed, which is probably gonna happen. So I'm gonna try and mentally prepare myself for it. Prediction: Strickland versus Costa. Strickland all day by decision. Costa won't have nothing for him. Strickland's too good defensively. Leo, the Weasley smuggle cousin. They don't talk about Kuba versus who. Wow, that is a. I can't tell if that's a compliment or not. I guess I'll take it. Again, I said pit me against anyone. Pit me against Voldemort. I'll have him. Khabib coward. I don't think so. Hit with another. That's fucking illegal. My American accent isn't great, but I try, right? Holloway and Poirier versus John Jones. What, at the same time? You got to go, yeah, the 2v1, man. Okay, can we get a federal fucking prison? I had to use that clip as well recently. Oh, man. Dana's he's a character, isn't he? Who's got the first question? Yeah, Dana over here. John Morgan. Never speak in an American accent ever again. I can't promise anything, man. Or not, man. That is a terrible American accent, to be fair. I'm not trying too hard. Fresh Prince Phil Rowe, the real deal. 4 kilos. Well, I'm drawing blanks right now. I need to just jog my memory. Who did he fight recently? There's so many fucking names, man. I try. He just lost to Magny last year, right? But he beat Nico Price, yeah. No, then he's not. I'll say that. Respect to Magny, though. Having a little bit of a renaissance here. Leo versus Dana. Yeah, I feel like he's got dad strength, though. And he's juiced to high hell. Looks so real, though. I try. It's not a bad background, isn't it? Dustin sponsored by Kleenex. Yeah, he might be crying. I hope not, man. I hope not. Most American man to ever live. I think so. I truly do. He is he is a human being. Think Joe Rogan and Dana are the same person at first? No, I don't understand that. I tried. My friend who I got into MMA, he was always having the same problems as well. I was like, how just because they're both bald. Holloway and Dustin versus John Jones. Yeah, I said both of them at the same time. You got to go Holloway and Dustin though. Bilge, is this bait? I'm not reading the names out. Have you talked to Usman recently? And has he decided where he's going to stay at middleweight or come back down to welterweight? I don't know. He says in the Danish accent, shine bright in a beautiful sea. I chose you. No, we're not going there. But I will say that, Mark Duncan Spencer Jr. I really feel. That's my Usyk impression for you guys. That's my Usyk impression right there. I really feel. The egg effect. Yeah, it is a common thing, isn't it? People mistaking the names. So as you know, Khabib is the best, that he never lost a round. Well, he lost one to Conor, and I don't even like Conor, but there you go. Usman's a middleweight now? He is. I hope he stays at middleweight. I do. I don't know. I know technically it looks like I work for the UFC. I'm here doing the presser, but I don't know for sure. Dana he ain't hooked me up with the info, so I don't know. I don't know. Here's this with the no Jones versus Steve A still the fight to make, because I would you best believe if I was president, I'd never be saying that shit, ever. I would not be saying that. I'll ask a few more, then I am gonna bounce because I'm gonna have my dinner. Then I go eat, then I'm gonna start writing a little bit of the script. And you guys, if you wanna hear me waffle for an hour on record, you can go check out the podcast. So more content with Ben Davis. Again, probably the funnest episode we've ever done. I'll say it again. It was so much fun. An American, the John Anik special. But what was what did he say? Both of these fighters were involved with custody battles for their children. Yeah, that was a rare L for John Anik. Shout out to him, though. One of the best in the business. What is Joe Rogan's dream? That clip gives me secondhand cringe. Strickland impression. Here's the thing, you guys. Whenever he starts with that, that's when you know he's going to say something that is just earth-shattering. I'm not going to say anything else that Sean Strickland would say, because I never would, personally. But the other profile back was better. Yeah, I like the other one more, but if people want the press conference, I'll do it. No, I'll do it. Well, next time we'll do it. Next time I'll switch it up. Wait, I do have the OG one. Hang on a minute. If I can whip this up. Oh, I do have it. Hang on a minute. Watch this shit. No, that's not it. Yeah. This is my favorite fight of all time. It's very zoomed in. Hang on, can I move this? Oh, the thing is, you can't see his face without me moving to the side. Whoever made this fucking photo, I fucking love it. All right, we'll just roll with that. Usman getting locked out cold. Photoshopped into Indiana Jones. There you go. Pictures of Usyk Fury. It was a great fight. Incredible fight. Yeah, it was sick. I only watched the big fights in boxing, and I thought it was awesome. Coach put on during training, and I was lucky I was with the bag. Partner would have hated me. Yeah, I feel that. It was a great fight. I loved it. No more podcast plug. You can't stop me. I'm unhinged. Trump gets it done. Yeah, I think he probably does, because, again, I don't know too much about American politics, but Biden's apparently a vegetable, so it's like a free win, basically. Have you tried to get Strickland to calm down, especially given him being on the same stage as Islam on Thursday? Nah, I can't. You can't tame that, man. I let these fighters do whatever they want. That's dirty. No, it's not LeBron. It's Usman after he got laid out by by Leon. And he's photoshopped as Indiana Jones staring at the golden idol. It's iconic, truly. It is good. I do love this photo. I just wish I could fit it on my screen without me blocking it. It's fucking awesome. Indiana. It's not LeBron, man. Plug the pod again, Leo. MMA Creators Podcast. Episode number 52. I think we're on now. With Ben the Bane Davis. Very fun. It's out now on the MMA Creators Podcast channel. Link is in my channel description. No, it's not. It's in my channel. Click my channel. Go on there. It's there. What was it Dennis said about the leash? Can we get that? I don't know about that. Oh, yeah. I don't fucking know. I can't remember. I know what you're talking about. Reminds me of the frying pan edit. What, the Cody Garbrandt one? Yeah. That is good. Oh, I saw a new one today. Justin Gaethje getting... Holloway knocked him out, and he's getting... you've probably seen this. And he's just getting his back cracked on a massage table. That's fucking wild. I'm not singing it. I'm not singing Diamonds, bro. I know how much you want it, but it's not happening. All right, we're going to run back the... We're going to go back to the OG. There we go. Back in business. Back in my house. My definitely real house. It's pretty nice, right? Damn, this would be a nice place to live, though. I'm not usually... I regret choosing the furniture, though, because I made this. Furniture is actually kind of cool, but it looks too much like an office. And it's permanently raining. But I think it's kind of cool. It's cozy. I like it. I think this is pretty cool, right, guys? And that's actually a clock. No, right there. That's a clock. Can't really tell, because we've got the out of focus realism added. It's pretty cool though. Herlex lost us June today. Yeah, that's actually I think because I filtered this color saturation down because on the greens, the chroma key. Let me actually change that to the default. I don't know what the default is. Wow. Yeah, to be the lighting is for some reason the camera's lighting is. I'm serious as well. This is not an excuse. The camera's lighting, it changes the color. It's like the temperature grade. Look, there you go. You can see it changing just a little bit there. I don't know. It's to do with the color grading. So I try to balance out closer to real life because it's really making me look yellow right now. And I don't know why. Oh, hang on. There you go. That's the default. That's on my OBS, but now I look too bright. I don't know. We're fucking with it too much. So I shouldn't have done that. Whoa. Okay. Whoa. We fucked it. We fucked it up. We fucked it up. We fucked it up. We fucked it up. We'll go with that. All right, whatever. Do the cage on the commentators. Yeah, I should go on the commentators table. That's good. I like that. Would I watch Dana Rogan? Yeah, hell yeah. Rogan would beat him, but yeah. 302, I'll see Magic Blueprint. I'm good to see you again, my man. So, and the Holloway to Poirier, 303. If that fight gets added, that'd be crazy. I hope we see Magic, though. And with that, I'm sorry, man. You joined so late. I'm going to have to leave you guys. Love you and leave you because we've been gone for a while, but I appreciate all of you so much. This has been an awesome stream. So much fun. We're going to be again on Tuesday, same time, live, 7 p.m. UK time on Tuesday and Thursday, and once again on a Sunday. But again, if you want more of my content, podcast is there. I'm going to plug it for the millionth time today. And next week's video, the curses of MMA explained. I've done it before, but we're doing it again with a few new ones and just a way better video. Just way better. Because my content's leveled up since then. And we can do it way better, longer, in depth, better. It's going to be sick. Thank you so much for being here. VC, appreciate the love. All of you guys in the chat. Appreciate you. Chad, I see all of you guys. Yeah, sorry, Aware as well. I didn't mean to diff on you, but thank you so much for being here, everybody. Diamonds in the chat. Let's run them in there while I leave. Anyway, see ya on Tuesday. Peace out. Again, I always miss the end button because it's behind the camera. All right, fuck off. See you later.